Yo, what's good, y'all? Now, I just watched this Pat versus Zay game, and y'all been killing Pat, man. Y'all said y'all do not want him back on TSC, man. But I don't think I've heard anyone talk about this yet. But should injuries count as losses? And as the space gets bigger, this is gonna be a big deal, I think, going forward. And before you give an answer to the question, don't say an answer just because you don't like Pat. That doesn't create the standard. We have to have the same standard for everybody. So I'll let Scotty go through what he has to say, and then we'll get into the details.
Unfortunately, Pat is unable to continue. He suffered an injury in that matchup. 16-12 is the final score, but considering it's incomplete and it's technically a forfeit due to the injury, Zay, your guys' team will be taking the money for that matchup. Pat, letting them know just kind of like what you're going with, because they're going to ask what you're feeling right now and just talk them through.
Nah, I just pulled my hamstring a little bit. I ain't even trying to go to the cup at all with straight threes. Just my hamstring. Every time I move, it's just pulling. Can't do shit about that. You can't fuck me.
All right.
Finish the game.
All right. Well, Pat gave his explanation. He said he pulled his hamstring. Anyways, we don't have the same injury, I guess, as Pat. So it's hard to toe the line, honestly, when it comes to these types of situations, because you don't want to accuse him of faking an injury, and you also don't want to, because if he is faking an injury, it makes him look bad already right now, and it makes him even look 10 times worse. But if the injury is real, now he kind of takes it personal on the other side. Now he takes it personal. As for the main points I wanted to address, I wanted to give a couple examples. I got some on my phone right here. When injuries don't count, and then when injuries actually do count. So, right here, Scotty said that this is a forfeit for Pat. Now, to keep it within context, this is a team setting. So we have Team Rob versus Team Moon, so he can't finish the game. The other side is going to get the money. Cool, this is team format. But when it's just one-on-one, what do we do? So we just had J. Lou versus Ryan on next chapter. I don't know what happens behind the scenes. I'm not sure. But, and I heard Marcus Teague and Backcourt Connection talking about this. But they were basically saying, hey, who gets the money? I'm down. But, hey, I started making a comeback near the end, and then Ryan starts cramping. So if I'm J. Lou, I want the money. And I think that is a valid reason. But if we don't have any rules in place for this, any structure in place, it'll keep leading to confusion later on as the scene grows bigger and bigger. So another one, me versus Nesco. Nesco wanted to keep playing because Nesco has heart, and I'm not sure if y'all seen that in the video. I'm just taking what Coach Midrange said for his word, right? Nesco wanted to keep playing, but hey, he messed up his knee, whatever. I think when I saw him at Blueprint League, that'll be in another video if you haven't seen it yet. But when I saw Blueprint League, he literally had a whole knee sleeve, knee brace thing on. So definitely pretty hurt. But even then, I'm not sure what happened. More than likely, the game is just considered a draw. That's what I have right now. I just didn't give either player a win or a loss, only because the game didn't end. Let's see what else. Bruce versus Sec. Bruce got hurt against Sec. That's on the Ball is Life members channel. Again, got hurt. Draw. I'm sure people are saying, okay, well, Swift, there's a bunch of draws in here. Are there actually any wins or losses you would consider? And for me, and I think everybody else within the community, Keon beat Burke. The score was like 26-10, 26-12. It's on TNC League. If y'all haven't, I don't think TNC dropped the video yet. But everyone's already seen it. It's been almost a year now. Everyone's almost already seen it. But Keon beating Burke 26-12 before Burke, I don't even know what he did to his knee. Before his knee freaking exploded, man. Everyone counted that as an L for Burke, even though he had a gruesome injury. Burke probably wasn't going to come back. Burke said that that's an L for him. So having like maybe a point differential thing in place, saying, hey, if you're up by a certain amount and an injury occurs, then, hey, if you're up by a certain amount or a certain point differential, then, hey, the winner is this person. So Keon's up 14. Okay, Keon wins. But maybe it's a 5-point game, 7-point game, 2-point game. And we say, okay, it's about 3 possessions, 2 or 3 possession game. We'll just call it a draw. I think that is pretty fair for the rule set we have right now. Obviously, things may need to be tweaked in the future, but just having some type of standard to set right now and some type of structure right now will help grow the one-on-one scene, will help grow their one-on-one scene into something a lot bigger, something more respectable, and then we don't have issues later on. Because right now, at least to me in the one-on-one space, and this shit occurs, and then we try to fix it, there's no real planning ahead. I haven't heard anyone talk about this topic yet, between if injuries should count or not, and what the rule set or standard should be. So, yeah, that's basically it for me. Check out swifttubes.com if you haven't already, and yeah, peace.